Got Jarule threatening to sue 50 Cent after Gean Dill's recent interview he did, saying that he witnessed Jarule in a room with Diddy. Listen, no edits here. You see, it was kind of hard for me to deal with that. You guys do me a favor. Let's not wait for the middle or the end. Let's come together as a collective, and all of us hit the like button at the same time. That makes YouTube take the content, grab it, this video that you're watching, and then it catapults it through the atmosphere being the algorithm, and that helps us to compete with the bigger platforms. So I want to thank you guys in advance, all right? As I said before, you guys, Jarule threatening to sue 50 after Gean Dill went on a podcast and revealed that he witnessed Diddy, what appeared to be Diddy, not appeared, but Diddy, for fact, Diddy and Ja inside a hotel room. All right, I'm gonna let Gean tell it because he explains it way better than I can. You guys do me a favor, let's not wait for the middle or the end of this video. We're gonna come together as a collective, and we all gonna hit the like button at the same time, all right? It's been working. That helps us to compete with the bigger platforms. So let's not fix what ain't broken, and let's continue with the progress. Thank you guys. Love is love. Let's hit the like button. As I said before, you guys, 50 and Jarule, this is a never-ending issue. Apparently, you know 50 keeps a grudge on his shoulder. He holds that chip on his shoulder. It's strapped to his shoulder. With that being said, Jarule looks like he's not laying down no more. Ever since the passing of Irv Gotti, Jarule has been more vocal on social media. All right, and remember, Jarule used to be under gag order. They was fighting federal cases, right? That's why when you saw when Ja and 50 first kicked off, Ja wasn't so vocal. He wasn't, even though he was winning, it looked like he didn't want to punch down, right? He was too, but that's not the case. He was advised not to speak about 50, all right? So we're going to watch this video, you guys. Make sure you guys hit the like button, and this is a safe place. Subscribe to the channel if you're a first-time viewer here. I promise you, safe place. If you're a reoccurring viewer, what are you waiting for? You should be ashamed of yourself. Go ahead and subscribe. Take the opportunity to subscribe right now while we're watching this video. All right? Let's go into this this clip of Gean speaking.
So I opened the door, and the dude said, "Yo, I'm here for my cousin." I said, "Who your cousin?" And he said, "Jarule." I said, "Well, he busy right now." He said, "He busy doing what?" I said, "He with Puff. They're in the room. They busy. They don't want to be bothered." He said, "Well, I'm going in there." I said, "Bruh, you ain't going in there because he told me they don't want nobody to be bothered him." He tried to bum rush me. I grabbed it and threw him against the piano. When I threw him into the piano, Puff and Jarule runs out the room. Puff got his towel, Ja grabbing his towel, but they butt the naked. And so then Ja was like, "Yo, what's going on? Yo, Gean, that's my cousin." He know me well, you know, and Puff was like, "Yo, Gean, what happened?" I said, "He tried to get in the room. I told him he couldn't get in the room." And he was like, he just looked, Puff looked at Ja. He said, "Yo," Ja said, "You ain't want to go in that room because there's a lot of freaking going on."
Alright. Nah, let's remove this. Obviously, Jarule has responded, right? Jarule is responding with threats of a lawsuit. Okay. Just to break down, you guys, the background, that's Gean Dill. Gean Dill is Diddy's former bodyguard, chief bodyguard, head of staff, whatever. Gean Dill has all the juice. All right. He knows everything that took place. People are saying that Gean needs to make his own docuseries for the fact that Gean had such a crazy experience. And I have some things to say about Gean. Some things I just want to see how you guys feel about that. Because I'm seeing that Gean is compelled to tell Diddy's story. And he's taking it personal. And I'm trying to figure out why he's taking it so personal. Because Diddy didn't rob him of no money, or maybe he did also. I'm not sure. You guys will let me know in the comment section. But let's talk about that video. First of all, you see what he said. Ja was inside a hotel room with Diddy, right? Jarule cousin comes banging on the door, banging, and tries to rush in which he had to contain him, restrain him, right? This is Jarule's cousin. So now Jarule used to be always with Diddy in close quarters, right? apparently Jarule has no problem with being alone with Diddy. Now, we all know Diddy's track record. So to be around a person of that character, that's a reflection on Jarule's character. Do y'all recall when Jarule used to reminisce? This is some good shit. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Do you guys remember when Jarule used to tell his stories about him and Irv Gotti? Rest in peace, Irv Gotti. They had a lot of ecstasy escapades. This is the time of the ecstasy. And there was a lot of room. That's when 50 was making the rumors about Ja, right? And we all know you're dealing with these drugs. They can bring out different peculiar, strange type of behavior, right? What is that, a methamphetamine? I don't know. Not an opioid? I'm not sure. Nonetheless, you guys, Jarule was in the room with Diddy. Apparently, he came running out with towels around him. Now, who wants to be around a man in a room, grown men in a room with towels around them? It's a bit peculiar to me, but we can't make any assumptions. And with that being said, Jarule apparently wants to sue 50 right now for defamation. So Jarule is threatening a lawsuit against 50. And I don't know if that would include Gean Dill, because Gean Dill is the person that actually told, and 50 posted on his page, right? And I know 50 got great lawyers, so I don't really see, I don't know how that's gonna work for Ja. You know what I mean? This is kind of like Drake, right? You kind of like, you throwing something at the wall to see what stick, because you've been losing. And Jarule's more vocal. Jarule just figured out to be vocal. I don't know if you guys noticed, he's been very vocal on social media like never before. He's just figured out social media. So I think it's safe to say we're going to be seeing a lot of Jarule in the future. A lot of Ja. A lot. All right, let's go into Ja's, some of these tweets that he put out. All right. All right, so this is Ja. He says, again, let's not be selective in our outrage for abusers. Now, Jarule is, in this one, I failed to mention, you guys, Jarule is threatening to create his own docuseries on 50. Jarule's under the, Jarule thinks that he has, and this is all speculation. Nothing has come into fruition as of yet. I don't even know if he even started reaching out to people. But Jarule is seen posting different things. And what you guys are looking at is Jarule alluding to 50 SAing a woman, right? I think he got a, I'm not sure, this is a police report, I would believe, allegedly. But this is Jarule now. He's trying to do his own thing. It's kind of like Jarule. I get the impression that Ja's like, he's, this analogy, like Jarule's on his back and he's kicking up. He ain't going out without a fight. 50 got him on his back, but he's bicycle kicking upwards. That part. All right, let's go into it. He says, again, let's not be selective in our outrage for abusers. So he's trying to insinuate that 50 is an abuser also of women. I think I'm going to start doing docs that are a lot to unpack. Here's that's a lot to unpack here, allegedly. So Jarule was smart enough to say allegedly. So we've seen these guys are being strategic and they're using precaution because he used allegedly. He's been using that term. Ja's been using that term allegedly a lot with his posts. All right. What else? Not burn the house down with your son inside her, allegedly. Accusations, bruh. The 50 baby moms mansion burnt down. Right? What else we got here, man? Apologize to ex-girlfriend after abuse accusation. So tatted up Hollywood. I don't really want to go into this, right? This is that smear campaign. This is where nobody wins. You know what I mean? It's low blow for low blow. That part, man. Let's remove that from the stage. All right, you guys. So you see it there. 50 and Ja continuously, and looks like Ja gained his confidence to go at 50 now. So we're gonna be seeing Ja. I'm assuming we're gonna see Ja in the future responding to 50's 50 whatever he's doing. Because you know at the end of the day, 50 kind of treats Jarule like a punching bag per se. Anytime 50 feels like he wants to give him a nudge, he does it, right? But you guys got to keep in mind, I'm going to end off with this. 50's a studier of 48 laws of power, right? In which he said 48 laws of power, it means destroy your enemy completely. Completely. But now, fortunate enough for 50, he's been able to monetize this beat. So maybe that rule might evolve a little bit according to how much revenue you're bringing in. I'm just saying. 50 and job beef, obviously it's lucrative. It gave 50 more drive to even be the man that he is today. And ironically enough, this destroyed Jarule's career subsequently. The same thing that destroyed Jarule can revamp him too. This is the internet age where anybody can persuade public opinion. This is the internet age. If you are resourceful, skillful, strategic enough, right, you can navigate through any lie on the internet. And you can actually put lies on people and destroy their career. It works both ways. L.O.T.S proved me that. You guys, watch this next video. We're going to do another video on 50 going off on Marlon Wayans, all right? Marlon. I don't know what happened with Marlon, but Marlon looks like he's, for some reason, Marlon gained some type of confidence to utter 50's name. And we all know what that comes with, all right? L.O.T.S proved me that. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. I promise you, this is a safe place. Subscribe. Recurring viewer, subscribe now. Redeem yourself. I'm out.